and we are good to go. We are good to go. Sorry if I took a bit long there. I didn't mean to. But hello everyone, and bonjour. I'm quickly, there we go. I can see myself now. We are officially live. I hope everyone is having a smashing day. Today I feel a bit more energised now. I was feeling a bit tired earlier, but now the game is close to becoming on. I am wide awake and I am looking forward to this amazing game. Let me just move this a bit more centre. No, that's way too more centre. Oh, I think I am. There we go. Look at that. I'm nowhere near centre of the camera. Oh, a bit too much now. Oh my god. Is that better? No. Oh god. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, what I'll do is, alright, move myself this way a bit. And down a bit. There we go. I'm centre now. Yeah, centre-ish. It's actually kind of annoying how I'm not centre. Oh, you guys can see that. There we go, that's better. Hello everyone. I am live. Well, I say I am live. The channel is live, so I am just going to go up super quick and do something. Since it is all here now. I think we're live. Are we live? Anyone? Hello? I hope I am. I believe we are live. It says we're live. I need to try find this link. Well, yeah, there we go. Everything's live. There we go. Sorry about that. I need to quickly do this super quick. It's a big day for the football community, especially for everyone out there. It was I'm just have to quickly tweet this out. Sorry about this. I'm very, very, what do you call it? What is it? Yeah, big day for the FA Cup fans. We've got a numerous amount of people in today. Well, I'll say people in, but a numerous amount of, I think the whole of the, go on Liam. Sorry, I'm so unorganised, I'm deeply sorry about this. Yeah, that's how I say everything. Alright, yeah, sorry, I should have had all this arranged, I should have had it pre-done, but I had to do something super quick. I need to go get my energy drink, which does not sound the best, does it really? I need to go get my energy drink, but hey ho. I didn't click that tweet. Oh, there we go. Let's quick checking some. Yeah, everything works. The chat box is up as well. The chat box is up and running, which is great to hear. hopefully everyone's doing well. If there's, what do you call it, any problems, let me know. Normally Jordan streams it from his side, but today I am a lone ranger. Jordan is out with family because one of his family members does have a birthday, so it's just me today. Yeah. I don't know what to say really. As a Man City fan going into this game, I need to get the team sheets to be fair. Going into this game today, I'm feeling a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm in two boats right now. The reason why I say this is, as a Man City fan, you can look at it from 2 points of perspective. You can either look at go on, Liam. You can look at it from two different perspectives, and that is, one perspective is, come on, what we're gonna say. One perspective is you've got go on, Liam. You got a Man City perspective, and the perspective is if we knock Arsenal out, that's perfectly fine. But if we get knocked out by Arsenal, it's better as well, if that makes sense. Just because of they'll have more games to play, which means they can. I'm trying to think of the word where they can kind of possibly make a mistake or two in the league. I'm quickly doing this. Sorry about this. I'm getting out of the lineups already. Ooh, I hate doing this, man. How do you set it up on YouTube too? It should be on YouTube, yeah. I tweeted it out. It should be on YouTube, yeah. Tweeted out and I retweeted it on the Finny account. Look, do I need to set this on YouTube? I don't even know. I looked on YouTube and it says that I'm live, so hopefully I've done that right. I possibly could have done it wrong. I don't even know. But I think I've done this right. So super quick. I just need to do something super quick. Sorry about this. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna try to create a slideshow with this. I forgot it was create a slideshow. Oh my god. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. See, this is what happened. Oh, there we go. Alright, never mind. I got it right. I've got it right. Slideshow. Right. And that one there. And that is done. Right, now we can get rid of this. I am so not prepared. Shout out your Twitter. Cheers, Dad. Thank you very much. So your lineups are there on your screen. I shall remove them. The teams are warming up. They are about to come out now. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, personal checkbox. There we go. But your lineups are there. Going to this Man City, and I put out a very strong team. Arsenal, I wouldn't say it's their strongest team. I'd say it's a mediocre team at best. I think, you know, they're missing a few top players. We've got Ortega in net, which, I mean, I saw him against Southampton, and he did definitely make a few mistakes. Now, just before the game is about to kick off, I'm going to go get my drink. I'm not going to turn my camera off because I don't need to. I'm just going to quickly go grab the drink. Ooh. Ooh. Just quickly. Ooh. Boom. Right, got the drink. I'm good. Oh, you can see my shirt right now. Deep sorry. That goes in the bin. Oh. You guys definitely did not see that. But yeah, so far. Oh no, it's fine, John. It's fine. I'm trying to hold the cart down, but it's not going real well right now. But it's perfectly fine. As a Man City fan, I'm excited. Definitely excited to play today. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a tough game, a good game. I've got no audio, so hopefully the mic's not picking it up. I feel like it might be. So I might have to do something. I can't do it with the scene though. Because I don't exactly want everything being picked up. Is it this, I believe? I was just trying to figure out what like noise. I think you guys can still hear me clearly, and there's no like background noise either, which is good. I am cutting out though. Good. Uh-oh. Is that better? I'm assuming that might be a bit better. I'm not cutting out. My first time setting it up on this channel. Just there we go. Hopefully that might be a bit better. I don't even know. Everything sounds okay. Okay. No, it's not that. It's because in my in the Streamlabs like thing, it's saying that my microphone's picking up something. So it's just I don't want it to pick up like any background noises or all like that, really. But anyway, adverts getting played. Really. Typical thing. Adverts getting played. Can't do it. But I want everyone's score predictions before we kick off. Score predictions. I'm gonna go 2-1 either team. I think it's close. I would say just on paper, Man City might do it. Just looking on paper, but that might be me. That might be me personally. But I kind of feel like on paper, Man City are gonna just do it. But I also don't want them to do it. That sounds bad from my perspective because I'm a Man City fan, but I also don't want. I want Arsenal to play as many games as they can. Just so then, when they play as many games as they can mess up in the league, which then will hopefully give Arsenal mistakes. But we'll find out. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, it's just gonna be a very interesting game. It's gonna I'll turn the lineups off once again, but Man City going with a 4-3-3, Ortega in net, Ake left back, Kanji Stones, Rico Lewis right back, De Bruyne and Rodri going to win in the middle, Grealish on the left, Mahrez on the right, and the main man Haaland in the middle. Like he's got 25 goals in all competitions. I think it's just Premier League this season, so hopefully he can keep scoring goals because that's what we want. For the Arsenal team, they're going with a 4-3-3 as well. They've identically matched Man City's like formation. They've got Tierney left back, Gabriel Holding centre back, Tomiyasu right back, Turner, Xhaka, Partey, Vieira in the middle, Trossard on the left wing. So Trossard's making his debut for Arsenal. Hettier in the middle, and Saka, who is the shining light for Arsenal, on the right side. We're about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we. Oh, I had to say something. Sugar honey. Right? As soon as. And we are aware. Honestly, I've just gave possession, and it's been called a foul on De Bruyne, and I believe he fouled Thomas Partey there. Free kick to Arsenal in the first 30 seconds. Just entered Arsenal's half of the field of Man City. I'm gonna find out now how it goes, I guess. I'm gonna try to do something. Right. Oh, such good. John's not yet. Goes to hell. Anyway. Might be in the shambles here, ladies and gentlemen. Aye. What I do? Oh. I'm assuming like they're just passing it around the back right now on Man City or Arsenal. I don't think either team are going for it right now. Say that. I wish I could tell you, but now I've got to go off. There we go. We've got it. Long ball, the field towards Tierney, but Rico Lewis marks Tierney, and it goes to Rodri, who's passed it back to Ortega. Ortega with a kick down to the right wing to Mahrez, who's headed it in, but it got to De Bruyne, but it got out. Oh, time! Oh, sugar, honey, and iced tea. I knew I forgot something. Oh, sugar. Oh, 1 minute. Right, start that. Oh, no! No! Oh, well. The time is gone. Oh, 1 minute. Can I do this? I can. Close enough. Oh, 1 minute. I know what I'm gonna do. Right. I'm gonna stop the timer. I'm gonna try to time this, but I don't think it's gonna work. One thing I forgot is the time. 2 minutes 43 seconds in, and oh, shaky pass from the Arsenal goalkeeper. I see. I picked up possession. De Bruyne, Haaland took a big touch. Shot by Rodri, and it's been blasted over the bar. Right, here we go. Oh, no. There we go. Boom. Started it. There we go. Perfectly on time. Oh. Rodri, just outside the box, took a shot, went way in over the bar. But what do you expect, eh? Here we go now. Goal kick from Arsenal. Straight to Nketiah, who's unmarked, but Man City pick it up. And it's back to Ortega, the Man City goalkeeper. Ball being kicked up the field. Beautiful ball to Gundogan, who's got so much space there. Off to Grealish, who tries to use his quick feet to get past, but passes back towards Ake. Ake to Gundogan. Gundogan back to, I believe that's Rodri. Rodri to Akanji. Akanji is now to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis back to Akanji. Akanji all the way back to Ortega. And Man City are just doing what they do best right now, and that's just keeping possession of the ball. Ortega blast the ball up the field. Tried to get to Haaland, but Rob Holland was very well defensively. Mahrez tried to pick up the loose ball, but Gabriel won him there. Race. And here they go. Rounding it. Trossard, quick feet against John Stones, but John Stones on it. Trossard cuts in. There's a step over, makes a bit of space, goes for the cross, no one's there, but Saks on the back step, but Tomiyasu! And a save from Ortega. Wow, what a shot from Tomiyasu. Straight down the middle. Ortega had it covered, but there was some power behind it. And that's the first shot of the game, I tell you something. What an attack that was from Trossard. Beautiful feet, and he's just done a beautiful flick as Trossard to Tierney. Tries to cut in the middle, but Akanji just stands his ground. There's Tierney, Trossard on the ball again. Trossard, beautiful ball, whipped in back post to Saka, but Ake is there to meet before Saka can do anything. Ake clears the ball, but only to Thomas Partey, who has picked the ball up again. Partey back towards, I believe, Xhaka. Xhaka up towards Partey. Partey back towards Rob Holding. Rob Holding. Gabriel over the top ball, trying to go down the middle to, I believe that was Fabio Vieira, sorry. But John Stones gets the interception. He's just holding the ball on and passes to Akanji, who's starting to slowly walk up the field to Gundogan, but all the way back to Stones. Stones back to Ortega. Ortega back to Stones. But Stones back to Ortega again. Ortega's getting pressured. Tries to pass out, but it's an awful pass. Mahrez tried his best. It's a goal kick to Man City. I thought it was a corner at first. Quickly going over the Tomiyasu shot again. This has got some power. Ortega did pretty well there, but it was straight at him. Comfortable save in the end, but the power behind Tomiyasu's shot was absolutely great to see. Ortega up the field to Grealish. Grealish has gone down and it's an early free kick. Grealish is trying his best to heat up Tomiyasu there. Seems to be working. Jones has passed the ball down to De Bruyne on the right wing. De Bruyne is carrying on the run, but it cuts inside and tries to carry on the pass. Rico Lewis now is taking the throw in just outside the away technical area. But it was a poor throw from Rico Lewis. John Stones intercepts, but the ball went out of play. I thought he gave on ball there, but no, it just went out. Thank you very much, TV5. It's Gabriel on the ball now. Rob Holding. Rob Holding back to the Arsenal keeper. Turner, is it? We should have a look, but can't speak my friend the other day. No worries, TD5. Told you I'll pop in time. John Stones now on the ball. Gone up towards Akanji. Akanji currently on the ball. Back towards Ortega. Ortega taking his time here. There's a nice little chip ball through the middle to Mahrez to Haaland. Haaland tries to head it back down to Mahrez, but he couldn't do it. But Arsenal picked up possession, but they gave it away sloppy there, and it's back to Man City's goalkeeper, Ortega. Ortega's on the ball now, just casually looking for options. Nketiah is slowly jogging to him. Ortega a ball down to the right wing, but Gabriel had it covered, and it's gone out for Man City. Man City just doing what they always do, pass around the back, and Akanji's trying to start the attack by making a bit of a run and a through ball to land, and Rob Holding's messed it up. Turner's out quickly. Over a kick, but not enough power, and Tomiyasu's there to make sure it doesn't get past the goal line. That was some sloppy defending from Turner. I mean, not Turner, Rob Holding, sorry. He needs to be stronger there. And I believe Rodri just fouled Eddie Nketiah. This was sloppy goalkeeping from Turner, this. Look at Haaland. He's onside by a mile. Turner just leave. I don't know what Rob Holding was doing, sorry. And Turner was so quick off his line there. Very good. But then Haaland tries to go for the overhead kick. Tomiyasu collected it before it could do any real danger to the Arsenal goal. But oh, what a chance that was. But Rob Holding proving that he can't really handle the strength from Haaland this early into the game. It's been an entertaining 10 minutes so far, I think. I think obviously Man City are doing what they always do, which is pass around the back and trying to create the opportunities. But yeah, a sloppy ball again from the Man City defence, and Arsenal on the counter here. Saka's on the right wing. It's him against Nathan Ake. Saka passes off towards Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu just on the edge of the leaders, folks, and it's gone all the way back towards the Arsenal halfway line. And just like that, an attack has been destroyed. Tierney trying to play a nice little ball to Trossard, sorry, but didn't make it. And Rodri just collects the ball in the middle of the field, and he's just pulled on. Here's John Stones now on the ball. Mahrez. Mahrez took a deflection off Trossard and it's gone out for an Arsenal throw. Pep Guardiola's telling his defence to calm down, I believe. Passing. So far, it's been a very sloppy side of half. From Man City defence-wise, it's been a very, very sloppy. Here we go, though, everyone. Arsenal have just done a throw-in. It's Tomiyasu starting the attack on the right side for Saka, but Nathan Ake putting a good challenge, and it's gone out for an Arsenal throw-in. Arsenal throwing it in, and come back to Turner, and Arsenal about to set on the counter-attack with Trossard, but John Stones puts in a very good challenge to stop it. Trossard's doing pretty well so far. He looks very comfortable in playing the Arsenal game. I thought it would have taken him quite a while to adapt, but he seems to have just slotted in there. Arsenal have currently got the ball with their goalkeeper Turner, who clears the ball down the field towards Trossard, but it's not beating John Stones in the air. It's too strong for him and tall. Rodri, I believe, back to Akanji, and Akanji back to Ortega. Ortega yet again hoofs the ball up the field, trying to find Haaland, but he only met Rob Holding. Gundogan wins the race between Saka. Beautiful flick over the head and a nice little control back towards Ake. Ake now going towards the central midfield, but he's passed it back to Akanji, and Akanji's passed it to Gundogan, who's found a lot of space on that left side. That's beautiful, Ake there. He just dragged in Saka, which gave him the space. Gundogan's done a beautiful run. He's passed it wide to Jack Grealish with a cross, back stick, but no one's there except Turner. Mahrez was coming in late, but by the time he got there, Turner was there. Right now it's a battle between Akanji and Nketiah, and Akanji wins it. Tomiyasu showing a bit of strength against Jack Grealish there, which is nice to see. Jack Grealish back to Ake, Ake back to Akanji, Akanji at Stones, and it's just in Man City's half. Stones doing a bit of trickery to slip away from Trossard to Mahrez on the right. Mahrez is playing so deep right now. It's like he's in a right back position. But Stones passed it back to Ortega. Ortega's taking his time looking for his options, and he just hoofs the ball up the field once again, trying to find Haaland, who takes a nice little touch to Gundogan. Trying to do a give and go, but it was a sloppy pass from Haaland, and Gundogan has conceded the foul. Sorry about this. But nothing has happened. They're about to set a free kick. I believe Jackro. I think it's Jackro. Got a lot of men in the box. A free kick just inside the semicircle of Man City's half. Gets crossed into the box, but it's a short corner. But Thomas Partey picks it up, takes a shot, but blocked. And Tierney then picks the ball up again and passes all the way back to Xhaka, who's their deepest player, obviously from the free kick. Tomiyasu tried to play a smart ball there into the Man City box, but he just got deflected. So far, it's been a game of two halves so far. Right now, Arsenal have currently collected the ball in their half. It's in their box. Turner passes out towards Xhaka. Xhaka down towards Gabriel. Bit of an overpass there from Xhaka, but Gabriel safely collects it. Gabriel back to Turner. Turner currently has the ball. Getting pressured by Haaland. Turner smashes up the field towards Saka. Takes a beautiful touch in towards Vieira, but Fabio just too much on it, and Saka couldn't chase it down. I think Leeds have had an amazing run. I think Leeds have had window of the season. I think once you get this McKenna, I think be safe. It's nice to see options as well. It's nice to see Leeds have options. Well, take her out. Haaland slips. Rob Holding collects the ball safely. Haaland again with Haaland battling part here. I believe the referee just gave a hike. Or was it offside? It was offside from Haaland, which the referee gave. So Arsenal have got a free kick. I don't understand. I think it's gave offside to Haaland, I believe, but Arsenal taking it their own half. So yeah, just past them. So Arsenal try to do the quick free kick. Crossard. Mahrez and Rico Lewis are working beautifully together. Mahrez gets sent down the floor. The referee's not gave the free kick. He's gave the throw into Arsenal. Mahrez got flogged. I don't know if it was Tierney or Trossard, but it was definitely one of them. Get shoved to the floor. Typical Arsenal, you know. This year they've definitely broadened up in the strength region of the squad, but there's also been a lot of definitely some soft challenges which Arsenal have won this year. Anyway, turn up the ball to field only to meet Akanji, who intercepts it. Akanji into Rodri to Rico Lewis, back to John Stones. Stones is finding his options. He's toying with the Arsenal attack. He was going to make that first commitment. Mahrez again coming in so deep into this half. I don't think I've seen Mahrez in the Arsenal half yet. Man City are not giving that many options out there right now. Here's Stones on the ball. Haaland, this proves how well Arsenal are playing right now. Haaland has come all the way from centre striker all the way to where Rodri normally plays, just to get a touch of the ball and to start something. Man City have just got it into the Arsenal half, but they've passed back towards Akanji. Akanji to Stones. Stones with some quick feet to beat Trossard yet again. Stones back towards Akanji again though. Akanji just getting past Nketiah there. Going all the way to the left back Ake now. Ake to Grealish, who tries to do something but gets fouled. I'm going to say 3 players on one there. There was only one outcome, and that is a free kick to Man City. Just inside Man City's half, Jack Grealish having a few words there with the Arsenal players. Tomiyasu again. It's going to be a great battle to see this game. Is Tomiyasu and Grealish have both been at each other from kick-off. Just short of 18 minutes. Short of 18 minutes of this first half so far. Apart from the 2 opportunities, the game's been pretty balanced. There's really been not that many attacks. It's just been get the ball and keep possession. It's like a chess match really. Who's going to make the first move? Both teams had one great chance each between them both, but don't put it in the back of the net. Arsenal now put it in their own attack. Over the top ball. Fabio Vieira running for it, but he get there in time. Oh, Vieira, sorry, not Vieira. My bad. Here's Stones on the ball now. Back to Ortega. Ortega's on the ball, just taking his time like he has been. But trying to find the pass. Eddie Nketiah pressures him. But it's a nice ball out from Ortega. Haaland versus Rob Holding. There's only one winner. Haaland tries to take it over Rob Holding, but the touch was too heavy. Tomiyasu came and cleared the ball back towards Turner. It takes a goal kick, but Man City have won it in their own half. Rodri beating Xhaka there. Here come Man City on the attack now. De Bruyne to Mahrez. Mahrez trying his best to slip away from Tierney. Puts him all the way into the middle to Akanji. Akanji out towards John Stones. Here's John Stones right now. John Stones all the way up towards Akanji. Akanji trying to make the switch over towards Mahrez. It works, but Tierney meets it and it's gone out for Man City throwing just in third half of Man City with a throwing. Mahrez passed it to Haaland. Haaland chested it back to Mahrez, who ran down the wing beautifully, but it's passed all the way back to Rico Lewis, who's passed it all the way towards back to Akanji, who has taken it into the midfield now of that Arsenal box. Gundogan trying to make a beautiful pass to Haaland, but they weren't on the same page length, and Turner comes up and collects the ball. So far, I'm impressed with Turner. He's off his line pretty quick, which is a good thing to see when you're playing against someone like Haaland. He's definitely matching the tempo of the game, and here come Arsenal now on the attack. Saka in the middle to Fabio Vieira to Trossard. Trossard cuts in, shoots, and a save by Ortega. Rebound, but it's some beautiful defending. Rico Lewis megged Trossard there. Mahrez tried to do some fancy skill, but I believe Xhaka read it, and here comes Thomas Partey now towards Tierney. Tierney to Xhaka. Xhaka looking like he's going to whip the ball in, but pass back towards Tierney. Tierney back towards Gabriel. That's not Gabriel, that's Saliba, isn't it? Have I been saying it? Okay, time. Oh, it is Gabriel. Oh, thank God. Anyway, Ake versus Saka. Ake won this battle again. Beautiful ball over the top. Haaland's running. He's going to beat Rob Holding, but yet again, Turner off his line so quick to close down the opportunity for Haaland. This is a beautiful shot from Trossard. Rico Lewis is best to get crossover. Beautiful save from Ortega, but the rebound, that was a nice little bit of game reading from Rodri there. But again, Arsenal, that's two solid chances of that now in front of the Man City net, and Ortega has done two great saves. Well, I say two great saves. One good save and then one save he should make. So we're just going over the 20-minute mark now. I think Arsenal have had better chances, to be fair. But yet again, the ball getting passed up to Haaland again. Rob Holding can't control Haaland. And Grealish cuts in, he beats Tomiyasu. Grealish again tries to get the pass, but he took too long. And now Arsenal could be on the counter-attack, but Akanji does very well defensive-wise, and Man City have regained possession just out in the Man City half. Akanji again. He's passing it off to Rico Lewis, to Mahrez, who passes back to Akanji. I'm just going to try to take my breath here because I'm talking so much when they just pass amongst themselves around the back. So I don't know, it's kind of like my throat's starting to hurt a little bit with the amount of passing what's going on. I think the Man City game plan is honestly just hoof the ball up to Haaland. They know that Rob Holding's going to mark him, and Haaland's obviously much more stronger and fast than Holding. Beautiful pass out from Turner to Xhaka, who starts the counter attack to Tierney, but Tierney gets the ball back to Xhaka, but Mahrez with the interception, it goes out for an Arsenal just inside Arsenal's half. Been a good 23 minutes of football this. Man City have had most possession, but Arsenal have had the better chances. It's gone out for a cheap Arsenal for all that. There was plenty of time to control the ball. Nobody was around. But unfortunately, nobody did tell that man's defence. Tierney now up towards Gabriel. Up towards Rob Holding. Rob Holding over the top ball, trying to find Saka, but the ball's not good enough. And Saka is offside. So far, Saka's had a quiet game, which from a Man City fan point perspective is what I want to see, really. Their main man has been quiet. Trossard is looking unbelievable. Trossard seems to just fit in perfectly with this Arsenal team. His full debut today, it's his away debut. Haaland wins the header on, but nobody can collect the exit, and Arsenal tried to clear the ball, but Haaland's there to make an interception. Here's Man City on the counter attack now, down the wing to Mahrez. Mahrez cuts in with his left foot, blocks to Rodri, to Rico Lewis, to De Bruyne, who cuts in, whips it, and an inch wide from the far goalpost from where he shot, just on the edge of the D. That would have been a spectacular goal from De Bruyne, but you can't Look at this. Beautiful quick feet of past Trossard. De Bruyne tries to curve it into the far post. A bit like Saka last week. But it was aiming for the top corner. Plenty of spin on it. Just not enough power to make it curl into the top of the net. Both teams have had 2 chances now. I think Arsenal have had the better chances out of the 2. But that was very unlucky from De Bruyne. Here we go. I would say, halfway through the first half now. Arsenal on the counter-attack here. Man City have got all their players back. 3v1 out to Trossard. Trossard versus Rico Lewis. There's been a menace on Trossard. Trossard tries to do a bit of skill past him. Trossard into Xhaka. Xhaka to Partey. Tierney on the left. Xhaka's making an overlap run. Trossard's in the middle. Trossard found some space, but the pass from Tierney was just not good enough at all, and it's gone out for a Man City goal kick. Ortega goes out for the goal kick, only meets an Arsenal player, which has gone out for Man City throw. And we're back to it. I think both teams need to up the tempo. Man City seems to have upped the tempo. They're definitely playing more counter-attacking this half. But something needs to be done. A poor clearance. I believe that's from Rodri. I think he's trying to hoof the ball towards the land. But it ended up in the Man City stands. Pep applauding his players. Arteta's having a few words with Tierney here, so he might have seen something. Tierney's about to take this throw in now. Tierney with the long throw, trying to get to Eddie Nketiah, who takes it down beautifully and still finds an Arsenal man when there were 2 Man City players on him. To Partey now. Partey's passed it along the wing towards Saka. Saka's got a bit of space here. Tomiyasu's on his left. Is he going to use him though? No, Saka tries to skill past Ake. And it was the wrong decision from Saka. And now Man City could start the counter, but they've slowed the game down again. Gundogan with a nice bit of skill on Partey. I believe that's a free kick to Man City. It is. But that's where Man City could have hit him on the counter. Tomiyasu was up. Saka was down on the floor. That would have been a perfect counter-attack, but just not good enough from the Man City team. Just not playing fast enough. Just holding the ball up, letting the Arsenal players go back into position. The only positive thing I could say there was Man City won the free kick. So, got the game underway again. A risky back pass there from Rodri Akanji, but it pulled off. Akanji into Mahrez. Rico Lewis with a hoof up the field towards Haaland, who is going to get that. I think he got shoved in the back by Holding, but the referee has said played on, and here come Arsenal on the counter, but the referee's pulled it up because it is a head injury. I'm just going to look at this one more time. Yeah, Rob Holding just elbowed Haaland in the back of the head there. Both players had eyes on the ball. They had no idea what was going on, so again, the referee does have to stop when it is a head injury, and I believe all the players are taking a quick drink break while they can. Yep, Haaland's currently on the floor now, just receiving treatment from the medical. So far, so good. This game's been very entertaining to watch. I just think we could see a bit more from both teams. Really, I think Arsenal are trying their best to hit Man City on the counter-attack, but because Man City can get the players back so quick, it's kind of hard to do that. But it's been a good half an hour. That Red Bull needs to kick. But yeah, so there's going to be a few minutes added on here, Les. I think there's going to be at a minimum 2 minutes, or maybe 3. Any more than that, we'll have to find out. But Arteta now giving the entire team a team talk and what's happening. Pep's doing the exact same on his side. Haaland is up. Looks like he's okay. Yeah, he looks perfectly fine. Just rubbing his eyes a bit. Yeah, just say he's okay to your medical team. Bit of that happening. But yeah, Rob Holding versus Haaland. It seems to be that battle, and Haaland so far is winning it one-on-one wise. I think it's 2-1 to Haaland versus Holding. It looks like it's going to be a drop ball all the way back to the Arsenal. Oh, 2 yawns in like the space of a minute. Jesus. It's going to be an early night for me, especially after work tomorrow. Early start. The referee's taking the ball all the way back to where he pulled upon the to stop the play, right on the halfway line. And the referee shot the ball to Partey and play does resume. Partey straight away gives the ball loosely to Rodri. Can Man City him on the counter? Rodri up towards Jack Grealish's left wing. Grealish in the middle to Rodri, who does a stupid pass and gives away possession straight away. This is what I mean. It's poor from a Man City perspective. The defensive side, passing wise, has been shocking. You know, one of these mistakes is going to bite us. Xhaka holding the ball out of Rico Lewis, and Rico Lewis makes a bad challenge, and the referee, it was a foul. And there's Rodri there battling with Trossard. Rico Lewis, that's the ball out again, but a quick throw again from Arsenal. That's 2 quick throws in a row. And Nketiah versus Kanji. And Nketiah gets the ball through, but Gundogan's there to pick up the ball. Plays it to Rodri. Rodri back to Stones. Stones in the midfield to, I believe that's Jack Grealish. He's very deep there. Grealish was in a central defensive midfield role. Just to pass that back to Ortega. Passes up the field towards Mahrez, who doesn't win against TNA, and now Trossard's on the ball. Beautiful first touch. He's been given a lot of space to Trossard, which he's running into. Crosses the ball in. Eddie Nketiah should have done better there. Should have done better. That's a very, very close warning sign for Man City there. Look at this. Trossard, Rico Lewis is going to catch him up, and Eddie Nketiah tries to go with a bit of a flare shot. It didn't pull off for him. I think if he hit that normally, it might have gone in, but tried to pull off a fancy little flick. Near post, didn't go in. But that is a warning sign to Man City there that we need to be switched on at all times, which unfortunately we're not switched on at all yet. The defensive side anyway. Rico Lewis, a nice little tackle there from the intercept and Nketiah. Stones picks up the ball and passes back to Ortega. $33 minutes and a half now. It's getting close now, is this? I think we're at half time. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. The dog over the road there is barking. Over the road, over the back. Ortega there picks up the ball to Lewis. Lewis back to Kanji. Kanji back to Ortega. Man City are just doing what they always do, holding around the back until they see a pass available. Guessing to Haaland. But instead he switched it to Mahrez, who's found a lot of space. Nice bit of control. But he's passed back to Stones. Stones to Kanji. Kanji's trying to smash up the field towards Haaland, who does pick up the ball. Nice touch, but another sloppy pass. And again, possession has just gone back to Arsenal. I don't know what Man City are doing, but Man City are known as a passing team. But I don't see no passing happening right now. And it's absolutely shocking. Honestly, it's so shocking. Fiona throws the ball towards Nketiah. Nobody pressuring Nketiah. They had time to chest it. And there's lots of players around. The referee has just gave handball to Nketiah there. But this Man City defense, I tell you something, this just reminds me of the Southampton game. We're not switched on. We are not switched on at all. We've had 2 good chances. And Arsenal, they're just they're finding their ways. They're getting through the gaps. They're getting through the nooks and crannies, and it seems to be working. Ortega with a nice little drill pass out to the midfield. Rodri has played it through to Grealish, who beats the winning Tomiyasu. Grealish tries to slip it through to Haaland, but with 2 men on him, it's going to be impossible. Rob Holding makes the interception. Passes up to Partey. Partey hoofs it up the field. But it's gone out of play, and it is a Man City throwing just inside the half. Man City are winning the individual battles, but when it comes to them passing battle-wise, it's not working out for them. Bruyne showing a bit of strength there, trying to get the pass off, but got intercepted. But the ball did go back towards Ake. Just picked it up. Back to De Bruyne. Lovely bit of skill. De Bruyne's been fouled or tripped, but the referee said no. And I believe Grealish came in, pushed Saka over, and the referee has gave it a foul. So, Arsenal free kick it is. I just want to see this challenge one more time. Partey. De Bruyne was going to win that, so I don't know how the referee did not blow that, but I guess we all know what the refereeing is like. It is a Premier League referee as well. Inconsistency yet again strikes the world of football in England. But here comes Arsenal on the ball now on the attack. Tierney, who hoofs about the field to John Stones, who does 2 key puppies, keep the ball into play. Tierney with a beautiful little hit over the ball, over the Man City players to find an Arsenal player. Arsenal have passed it back towards Rob Holding, who started the counter attack towards Tomiyasu on the right side. Was Fabio Vieira? I can't pronounce on Fabio. Tierney tries to do a beautiful switch, but it just didn't work, and it's gone out for a Man City goal kick. Man City have cleared the ball out, goal kick, and it's a power touch from Saka. It's gone out for Man City. Man City again, just controlling the ball in the midfield, in the defence side. Back to Ortega, yet again, just taking his time, trying to find the space for the pass. Passes it to John Stones. Yet again, a hoof up the field towards Haaland versus Rob Holding. Rob Holding wins that battle. But Tamari's, who has enough pressure. Midfield and Haaland's through here. Haaland with a chip! And it's just past the Arsenal goal there. I don't think that's a corner. I think that's a goal kick. But that's a beautiful little counter-attack. Mahrez great pressure on Xhaka there. And a misplaced touch, I believe, from Tierney. Gabriel versus Haaland there. And Gabriel just puts enough pressure on Haaland to make the mistake. Gets the chip off, but nowhere near the Arsenal. Nowhere near the Arsenal goal. So it's a goal kick to Arsenal. Just reached short of 40 minutes now. I think I personally believe Arsenal have had the better chances. Man City yet again. I mean, I can see what Man City are trying to do, pass the ball to Haaland, because him against Rob Holding, there should only be one winner, but there has to be a plan B. And I don't think there currently is, but Man City have picked the ball up here. John Stones sends Trossard to Tesco one back. Oh yeah, Lewis's defend. Lewis going up's okay. His defend, I think right now he's prioritising the attack too much, but with someone like Trossard on the wing, it's going to be hard to defend against. But I do think Rico Lewis is having a very mediocre game right now. He's done a few good challenges here and there, but he's definitely not been the best this game. Anyway, Man City started the attack. De Bruyne is starting the counter attack, making a darting run up the left side. Jack Grealish slips away and gets the ball off towards Haaland. Haaland on the left side towards De Bruyne. Jack Grealish making the overlap. De Bruyne to Rodri. To Gundogan. Back to De Bruyne. Jack Grealish with the ball in. And it's gone all the way through towards the back post. No one's there. It's gone out for an Arsenal goal. I'm just going to quickly play this. I think we all know what the team sheet is. So unlucky from Grealish there. Bit too much power on it. Oh lordy, oh lord. But yeah, I think Rico Lewis is having a mediocre game right now. It's not the Rico Lewis we've been seeing past couple of games. It did take him off 45 minutes earlier. So, earlier, I think last game he took him off 45 minutes. But we'll find. Just closing up to the half-time mark now. I think Arsenal have had the better chances. Can't see us right now. Be a much better second, personally. From an Arsenal point of perspective, you've got to keep doing. You're attacking well, and that's it really. Like making us do mistakes and everything like that. So yeah, I think Arsenal are doing a very good job closing us down. But Ortega yet again finds a beautiful ball to Haaland, who's unmarked. I don't know what's going on there between Rob Holding and Haaland, but Rob Holding has just completely shoulder barged Haaland, not even on the ball. Haaland was trying his best to use his strength to get past him there. Surely to God the referee has to see this now, because that's twice now Rob Holding. Haaland's beating him fair and square, and Rob Holding is just, look at that, pulling on his shirt. That should be a yellow card, surely. I'm not up to my FA rule booking refereeing. He has given Rob Holding a yellow card. About time. But it's shocking defending from Holding there. But maybe see Arteta make a change in the second half, possibly. Anyway, I sort of picked up the ball in their own half, and they're trying to hit on a quick counter attack, but it's offside. And I don't know who it was, Saka who was offside, and not Nketiah. Saka interfered with play, so the assistant has gave offside. Again, Saka, very quiet game from him. I'm enjoying it. I think this just proves that how much of a superstar Saka is with this Arsenal team. He's not creating chances, I don't think. Saka was offside. What was I saying? Yeah, their superstar Saka. Not really been seeing the ball much this game, and it's a very good thing to have with the creativity bring to. Ortega smashes the ball up the field towards Haaland, who does control it, but not very good. Gives the ball away to an Arsenal player. The Arsenal player kicks the ball out of play, and it's gone out for Man City from. But ball back towards Ortega. Ortega this time doesn't hoof the ball up, which is a change. Passes to Akanji, who drops his shoulder, runs into the middle of the. Akanji to Ake, Ake to Green, back to Ake. Ake back towards Akanji. I believe it. Just holding the ball up, waiting for Akanji to get back in place. Who does a really bad pass again. Poor Man City pass. Eddie Nketiah's showing his best there, but some good strength from Akanji. And Man City can start a counter attack on their own. Rodri over the top ball towards Mahrez. But it's too much, and it's gone up for an Arsenal throw-in. But yet again, the passing from the back with Man City. Oh my lord, it is an absolute awful to watch. Now, Man City are known for their passing ability, but what's happening in the back line right now is shocking. We're giving the ball away too many times, and too easily as well. Way too easily. And it's about to hit his throw-in. Goes up high up the field, only for it to go out for a Man City throw. John Stones over it, throws the ball all the way towards, all the way back towards to Akanji, back to Ortega. Ortega's looking up, hoofing the ball up the field yet again towards Mahrez, but it doesn't get there. And it's just yet again, it's given away too easily, and Arsenal on the counter attack. Trossard. He's trying his best, his skills past John Stones, but John Stones just uses his strength to get the ball. But again, I'm getting sick of this now. It's from a Man City fans' point of perspective. You got to ask, What is going on with the passing? 2 minutes are added on into this half. I just honestly, from my City points, I wish that half time was still blue now. On Stones right now on the floor. Yet again, the medical team just going over to Stones, making sure he's okay. Last thing Man City need is just get in. Ruben Dias warming up for Man City, so we could see an early Man City sub. Laporte is also warming up. The two Man City options for Johnson. It's good to see. John Stone's been on the ground now for a minute 25, so the game's going to a bit over to around the fourth minute, I believe. I think John Stones is doing his hamstring here. He stretched a bit too far. I think John Stones might have done his hamstring. Walking off, but I don't think it's a substitution. But I think he has done something to his hamstring. I currently don't see any other Man City players warming up, but I believe John Stones staying on or he's going off. I don't know. I think he's staying on the field. Nope, John Stones is going off. Laporte is coming on. From the looks of it, that's the last thing Man City needed. Again, another injury. Laporte gets the job done, but he has got a hot head, so I'm guessing against Nketiah this might not go well. Right now the referee's waiting, but the game is getting played on. Man City have done a back pass all the way towards Arsenal goalkeeper. Here we go. Gabriel on the ball now. Commanding his midfield and his backs. Rob Holding now on the ball towards Thomas Partey. Right in the midfield towards Xhaka. Xhaka down the wing towards Tierney. Rico Lewis with a beautiful interception. Absolutely beautiful interception. Stop it out. And I believe Laporte is coming on now for John Stones, who has made his way. Right now, it's just a bit of a game. It's like watching ping pong right now. As soon as the ball gets passed up the field, it gets over. It's just been a lot of throw-ins this half, and I think there's around 1 minute of game time left. Obviously, with John Stones being down. Oh, Rico Lewis makes a mistake and slips against Nketiah, who gets the ball in, but it's not good enough. It's not for a goal. I think he just sliced that a bit too much. So I mean, I don't know what else to say right now. Really, it's been a game of both teams have had the chances, but they've not been able to put away. Arsenal have had the chances, fortunately. But who's he shy at defending? Yeah, this game is not proved his What is it? This game is not proved anything like it's half time. Um. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait till that hits 45th minute. I'm gonna hit stop and then I'm gonna hit pause and then. But right now, score 0-0. Yeah, Recallers is not the best. Reason that hasn't come out about Recall. But I saw you put it in. Not doing the best right now. This is normally in defense is standard or a bit better than standard, but right now he's not pretty. And it's cost us. I think Trossard's doing very well. Keep Recallers busy, and obviously John Stones is there to help Recall. One good thing. But half time, I don't know what there is to talk about. I think it's Man City's sloppy passing and the chances. I think Arsenal should have at least had one goal by now if they were more clinical. But from a Man City point of perspective, just the passes are shocking. We're giving the ball away way too easily. I think that's what Arsenal are depending on, is us losing the ball. That makes sense. Us losing the ball early. Yeah, it looks like John Stones has picked up a hamstring. From a Man City point perspective, it's very frustrating. From an Arsenal point perspective, I'll be very happy with Arsenal. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be very happy with how that half went. You took the chances when you had the chances. You should have scored, yes. But are you keeping Man City busy? Yes. Are you forcing Man City to have mistakes? Yeah. Man City, from Man City point perspective, the land beating Rob Holding is a very good thing. We know that Rob Holding's on a yellow as well, so hopefully we can try to get him sent off. I think we need to get De Bruyne more into the game. De Bruyne's had maybe one or two like big impacts in this game, and that's it. But Arsenal are putting on the pressure that much in midfield that we can't get the ball to De Bruyne. Can't even get it out of our own half sometimes. And then also, I mean, I don't know how many times I need to bring it up, but the passing around the back and the players just standing there. Like, for me personally, I'm sorry about all this, by the way, it's just TV reflects on my face, but I don't know how many minutes in that half. I say we wasted a good 5 minutes just by our players standing there either waiting for a play to make a good pass option or just blasting the ball to either Haaland or Mahrez. It's been absolutely shocking from both teams. Absolutely. And there's nothing I can say positive about this Man City team so far. We've had a very poor half, playing like we did against Sunderland. And Southampton, sorry. And if we keep playing like we are, we'll lose. We'll do what we did against Southampton and we'll lose in the second half. Lucky enough we haven't conceded in the first half this time, but we should have done easily. You know, a lot of people might disagree with me there. A lot of people might be like, "Oh, like Man City haven't had that half." But personally, for me, they have had a really bad half, and I can't think of anything else about Man City apart from the poor passing, poor half, just everything. It's honestly shocking. See from Man City. You gotta put your stuff in chat. I mean, I'm deeply sorry for some. That's not really not helping me out right now. But hopefully. But yeah, it's just been a poor half. Roy Keane has ditched a moustache, unfortunately. Sorry, Keane. I think just going over the chances now. Trossard just finding so much space on that left side. Rico Lewis really needs to step up his game a bit. But again, look at that beautiful ball. But Eddie Nketiah, I don't know what he's doing there. Why? Like, if you're gonna jump, hit it on the volley. You know, it's annoying to see from Man City point of perspective. You know, as a Man City fan, I am appalled. I am appalled. They should be doing so much better that half. I think we need to see a better half. I think we need to tighten up with our passing. And I think we've got to stop letting the ball just lose possession easily. You know, don't get me wrong. Haaland's doing an amazing job against Rob Holding. Taking nothing away from Haaland. He's doing an amazing job, but you know, you can't just always be relying on Haaland. Don't get me wrong, Haaland's done amazing this season. Away from him, but they need to do better. They need to. I know it sounds bad, but they need to try play as if Haaland wasn't playing. That makes sense. Like over the top balls from the goalkeeper against Rob Holding, that's fine. But when we're attacking, try not to give the ball to Haaland too much. Because the way I see it is, if Haaland's up there's going to be two men on Haaland the entire time. There's always going to be two men on Haaland. So surely God, that frees one of the spaces up for maybe a De Bruyne, maybe a Mahrez, maybe a Grealish to run in behind where Haaland is, trying to technically use Haaland as bait, so then Man City can go through a goal and try to score a goal. That's the only thing I can suggest Man City to do this half. Keep giving the ball to Haaland, but not every time, and try use Haaland as bait and do a bait and switch, where they think you're going to pass to Haaland, but instead you're going to pass to a Grealish or a Mahrez or a De Bruyne or Gundogan, whoever's in that spot behind that defence, or cuts in through that defence while Haaland is getting marked by two people. That's the only way I can see Man City winning the game. Haaland just needs to keep beating Rob Holding and trying his best to lure the defenders out so strikers can get in behind, or the wingers can get in behind. That's the only way I can see Man City trying their best here. You know, if we switch it up, like, we're going down the wings, but Arsenal defensive wise are doing so much better down the wings. It's almost amazing. It's like, I mean, we all know though Arteta's been around Pep for ages. Arteta knows how Pep's gonna play, so it kind of counter tactics Pep, and it's just, as I said at the beginning of the game, it's just gonna be a game of chess. Who's gonna break first? Who's gonna throw their? I'm trying to think of a check. Which pawn is gonna go down first? There we go. Which pawn is gonna sacrifice itself? Well, not sacrifice itself. Which pawn's gonna go out with the game? Make that mistake. Right now, I think the most riskiest mistake is Rico Lewis. I think we need to bring on Cancelo. I think we need to bring on more experienced defender to handle Trossard, because every time Trossard's got that ball, he's either done skill past Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis has done absolutely amazing, but surely to God, it must be going through Pep's mind that he could be getting overplayed a bit. He could be tired. You know, Rico Lewis has done so well this season to cancel out Cancelo, to cancel out Walker. Surely to God, you've got to be thinking, 1 minute, isn't he getting tired at some point? Does he deserve a rest? You know what I mean? Like, surely to God, you have to think to yourself, he needs a rest or something. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just have. Go on, Liam. I wouldn't say it. You can't just have Rico Lewis playing week in, week out. Don't get me wrong, he's young, he's fearless, he's aggressive, and that's what you want from a youngster. But the last thing you want is for him to get overplayed, because he'll get tired quicker, and it could possibly start ever long list of ongoing injuries. The last thing Man City need right now is more injuries. We don't need them. Kickoff is about to start after this advertisements. As soon as the game's on, at the time. Man City were better in the second half. They started slow against Tottenham. We did start slow against Tottenham, and we did have a much better half. But this half has been so risky. So risky because Arsenal have had the better chances. As I said, we're looking not to go into that half 1-0 down. You know, I think we're very lucky not to go into that half 1-0 down. I think players need a rest, don't get me wrong, but I just expect to see better passing. When you think of Man City, you think of the gegenpress, you think of how well they can keep the ball, how well they can keep the ball. And this game, they've just been throwing position away left, right, and centre. It's been shocking. The goalkeeping distribution from Ortega, if it's not going to Haaland, it's not going to a Man City player, it's always going to an Arsenal player. You know, and this is where I kind of feel like it's annoying to watch because, and as I said, I've said this millions of times on and off stream, Man City, they just spend too long and they're wasting time by just standing there waiting for the opposition to pressure them and then try to get the ball out. I think they've wasted a good 5 minutes from this half just by holding the ball and looking for a pass option. And when the pass option is not there, they just hoof it up the field. Arsenal regain possession, they start the counter, and if it's going down Trossard's side, it's looking dangerous and deadly. That's the problem. That's the problem. And it's a very good problem. The Etihad, I don't think the game's plays out yet. I don't think they are. But anyway, it's been an interesting half. I expect both teams to pick up the pace a bit in this second half. Players are walking out now. But yeah, I expect both teams to pick up the pace. I think it's been slow football from both teams. Getting players are still in the tunnel. I think they're all walking out together at the Arsenal. Here come the Man City players now. Here come the Man City players now walking out onto the field. They have brought on two I believe Sambi's a defender, sorry. So they have made two defensive changes. They brought on Saliba. I'm guessing he's taken off Rob Holding for Saliba because Rob Holding just couldn't handle it. He's taken off Rob Holding and Saliba is on. And he's also took I don't know who else he took off. He took off someone else. I don't know who he took off. I know he took off Rob Holding. I was taking off Thomas Partey. I mean, Thomas Partey was having a shocking game there. Holland Partey have gone off for, yeah. I believe this young player they brought on for Partey, I believe. I see some more youth players. Man City straight off the bat, passing the ball towards Land, who finds De Bruyne, who makes a beautiful pass to Jack Grealish. Can he beat Tomiyasu? No, he can't. It's gone out for an, not a corner, it's gone out for an Arsenal goal kick. Thought Tomiyasu knocked that ball out of play there, but he obviously didn't. But straight away, nice thing to see. 35 seconds. Oh, I forgot the timer. Oh god. Oh god. 1 minute, 1 minute. I keep forgetting the time, man. The time's always been like a bad thing. There we go. Yeah, good to go. I think I'm like a second ahead. So I'm deep. Sorry about that. I'll go up 1 minute. There we go. There we go. Right, that's alright. Boom. Anyway, straight away, Man City seem to be putting under pressure now, which is a good thing. That's what I want to see from Man City fan. And it's going out for Man City corner kick. Never mind, it's going out for throwing. I mean, goal kick, sorry. I don't know what the referee saw there. I'm pretty sure that angle proves that Tomiyasu kicked that into the corner flag and went out of play. Poor officiating again from the referees. Inconsistency at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. But hey ho. Turner smashed the ball up the field. Okay, does get the header, but it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in just inside the Man City half. But it has gone all the way back towards Turner. From the throw-in, Turner smashes the ball up the field. Beautiful ball there towards Trossard. He's kept Rico Lewis on. Rico Lewis versus Kieran Tierney. Tierney did well there. Trossard tried to make it go out for the throw-in. And it is an Arsenal throw-in there. Tierney did very well there. Of course, Tierney was wanted, well, was rumoured to be wanted by Man City in the summer. So, you know, this might be a game to prove for Tierney, saying, look, I'm good enough to be in this Man City team. But, oh, I don't know who that was. I think it was Saliba. No, it was Gabriel, sorry, who tried to do a nice little pass into the middle, but he completely messed it up. No, it was Saliba. Yeah, it was Saliba who did a really awful pass. Just gave away possession to Man City. And Tomiyasu trying to show strength against Grealish, but he's gone down, and the referee has given Man City a free kick. Just inside the Manchester City half. Ball's gone back to Laporte, who's gone back to Ortega. Ortega's picked it up. Moving the ball up towards the left wing. Holland's chasing it down. Tomiyasu with a header just in time. Turner picks it up. And it's now in the safe hands of Turner, who tries to go for a quick throw, but changes his mind. He's gone and rolled the ball up towards Xhaka, who's gone and passed the ball back towards Saliba. Give it to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu hoofs up the ball, just getting pressured. Freddie Nketiah wins the header, but there's not anyone there to win the second ball except the Man City player, and that is Akanji, who takes up the right side towards Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis now pushing towards that midfielder role, which both Man City and Arsenal wing-backs do like to do. They do love to push in towards that central midfield role. While Rodri will drop back towards the defence to cover for the missing right back or left back. Ortega out to Rodri, who sends it back to Ortega, playing a quick 1-2. Ortega yet again standing over the ball, sees Haaland making the run, hoofs it up the field. Haaland showing his strength, but he's not going to do much in the air against Gabriel. He's doing an absolute amazing job at the back today. Gabriel, nice little pass, bit strong, but they do keep it. I don't know who went down there, but Mahrez has made a foul on Vieira, who again just went down a bit too soft for me. I don't know if I saw the back end of that, but I'm pretty sure I went down a bit too soft for my liking. think I've smashed it with the time again. But anyway, here we go. Arsenal have restarted the game from the free kick. It's all the way to the back, and I believe Gabriel has hit the ball all the way up the field. And the Man City player has won it, but they've lost possession. Again, Rico Lewis getting pressured by Tierney, and he's not getting back quick enough, and Tierney just runs straight through that left side. But Man City have made a great challenge. It's a 3-on-2. Mahrez is making his run on the right side. De Bruyne is with the ball. Tries to play Haaland through. Haaland, but Tomiyasu's there to cover. Haaland uses his strength. And it's out, and Arsenal could be on the counter-attack themselves. Saka on the ball, trying to do a bit of trickery to get past Ake, but he can't. Turns back towards his defence, and Tomiyasu is there, who passes it all the way back up towards Gabriel. Gabriel yet again hoofing the ball up the field. Eddie Nketiah misses the header, and I believe that was Laporte who heads it down towards Gundogan. Gundogan should have made the pass 2 minutes before. Gundogan, too late, mate, too late. Man City have regained possession. Holding them, seen that one. Never mind, Liam. Jack Grealish there, trying to get past Tomiyasu with his quick feet. Ake's on the overlap. Jack Grealish plays it all the way back towards Laporte, who plays it in midfield to Gundogan, who's got a lot of space around him. Gives the ball to De Bruyne. He's looking at the far stick. Haaland's there, but Turner comes out very quickly and gets rid of the ball, only to meet the feet of Mahrez to Rico Lewis. Back to Mahrez again. Rico Lewis was making a darting run, but Mahrez didn't see him. And he's passed it all the way back to Laporte. This is what I want to see from Man City. A bit more quicker football, a bit more faster, you know. It's nice to see a bit more attack from Man City. They were playing too cautious in the first half. But yet again, Rico Lewis to De Bruyne. Mahrez, a beautiful ball over the top to Rico Lewis, who tries to, I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. I believe he tried to cross it to Haaland, but he just hit it. And that is Man City's a very good chance for Man City. A beautiful ball from Mahrez, beautiful run from Lewis. But we're going for the cross, but he just mishit it, and it's gone out for a nice goal kick. But it's nice to see from Man City a bit more positive play. About time. It's only taking 52 minutes. 7 minutes in this half, and we've played better this 7 minutes than we did the entire first half. It's been absolutely unbelievable football from Man City. We're not giving. Turner looks like he's about to take a Ronaldo free kick, taking a deep breath before he kicks it. I don't know why, mate. It's only a goal kick. Gundogan wins the ball in the air against Vieira, but Gundogan did catch Vieira late. But the referee hasn't gave it. He did catch Vieira late on the an off the ball challenge. Ake has thrown the ball back to Laporte, who's passed it to Ortega. Ortega back to Laporte. Laporte looking up at his options, and the referee has stopped play. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened here. Turner's gone down holding his shoulder. I think he might have overreached when De Bruyne whipped this ball in. Which, to be honest, it was a pretty stupid decision. I don't know why he came, I don't understand why he came off the line so quick, but I'm pretty sure Gabriel had that covered. Not Gabriel, sorry, I think it was Saliba. Gabriel, yeah, I'm pretty sure Gabriel had Haaland covered there, so I don't know why he came out so quick. It did seem to extend his arm, and I think he has. I don't know if he's pulled his arm or he's dislocated his shoulder, but something's obviously happened. And right now, Aaron Ramsdale, who's in absolutely amazing form, is starting to up. Here we go again, restarting the ball with a drop ball. Laporte's picked the ball up all the way to Ortega. I'm assuming Ortega, I think Turner has stayed on the field for now. Ortega up towards Haaland, who does control the ball, and it bounced off of Haaland to Grealish, who's done a beautiful ball to Mahrez, who can cut on his left, but the overlap from De Bruyne, back stick, but a beautiful save from Turner. What a save. Beautiful, beautiful play again from Man City though. Where was this in the first half? You have to question. Rico Lewis down to the wing again to De Bruyne. Pass it back towards Mahrez. This is some beautiful football from Man City. The past 10 minutes of the second half. Ball has gone up towards the right wing of Mahrez to Rico Lewis, who's in the central midfield role right now, to Rodri, who's passing it up towards the right wing to Mahrez again. Mahrez versus, I believe that's Trossard. Two people got very tricky feet, but Mahrez managed to get past Trossard. Ball over the top. Haaland jumps, but I don't know what Turner was doing there. Turner just got in the way of Haaland. I mean, the ball was way over. I think Haaland just jumped just to try and make the effort, but Turner just stood in Haaland's way after he... I don't... What a save that is by Turner. Just a bit sloppy from De Bruyne. Great nice little thinking, but it was just too close to the keeper in my opinion. It's been reset anyway from the Arsenal goal kick, and it's gone out for an Arsenal throwing just in the middle of the Arsenal half. We might have a game on, ladies and gentlemen. We might have a game on. Arsenal have restarted by taking a throw-in. Tomiyasu's done a very deep ball into the Arsenal defence. Gabriel has no time to control it. He just boots it out, and it's gone back towards the Man City backline, who are taking their time with this. Nice and calm. Ortega's got a lot of space. Pass it to Rodri, who passes it back to Laporte. Laporte with a bad touch, and he's getting pressured by the Nketiah here. Lucky enough, Akanji's there to help Laporte. Trossard had his hands around Akanji's hips, and Akanji went down pretty easily there, but it was a foul. Take it, you know, it was a foul. A lot of people might disagree with me there, but it was a foul. But yeah, anyway, it's been more entertaining second half. I think it's taken off Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez and Rico Lewis are both look like they're coming off. Yeah, they're both coming off. He's brought on Julian Alvarez, I believe, Kyle Walker. Very early substitution from Pep. Very early. Mahrez was doing really good. Rico Lewis was having a very bad game, in my opinion. Taking off Mahrez this early? I mean, I guess it's just to give Julian Alvarez some game time, I'm assuming. That's the only thing I can think of, really. Is he's giving Julian Alvarez some game time. But still, still questionable at best, I must say myself. But anyway, Ortega kicks off the ball from the dead ball into the Arsenal half, but gets bounced around and it's back into Man City's path. But the ball was given offside. I believe it was Haaland who was offside. Yep, Haaland was offside, so it's an Arsenal free kick just inside Arsenal's semicircle of the halfway line. We're going out. Game's already started. Beautiful all over the top ball. And oh, Vieira with a beautiful volley. He couldn't have teed up anymore. It was a shocking. You know, Nketiah did so well with the header on, but Vieira, he took it. I don't know. I think he took his eyes off the ball, to be fair. No, he kept his eyes on the ball. The way he hit it, he just sliced it. He hit it, the volley with the outside of his foot, which made no sense. If he hit that on the laces, that would have gone in. But Man City, straight from the kickoff, have gone on a counter-attack. A deep ball in, but Tomiyasu has beaten Jack Grealish there. And now, that's a beautiful bit of skill from this new Arsenal player. I'm trying to think of his name. The name isn't in the chat, I'm trying to find it. Lukongo, that's his name, Lukongo. Beautiful bit of play from Lukongo there. Nice bit of quick feet, quick skill. You know, very well led Lukongo. Here we go again. Dead balls restart from Arsenal. They've passed it all the way back towards their back line. It's Gabriel with a long ball trying to send Trossard through, but Kyle Walker's there to pick it up. Kyle Walker back to Ortega. Ortega to Laporte. Laporte just hoofing the ball up the field, trying to find Haaland. But an Arsenal player was there to meet him. And here come Arsenal now on the attack. This is still just... Oh, what's happened to my timer? Seconds losing. Oh. How is that? No, it's just going into the max, so I'm going to have super quick. There we go, I think that's better now. See the timer again. I'll try to make that timer a bit better, but while I'm talking, Man City are piling on the pressure on Arsenal's offence, and it's a sloppy passing to Arsenal's field, and Man City have picked the ball up. Here coming Man City on the attack now. Grealish on the left side, inside towards Gundogan, who cuts inside, but trips over the ball, and it's gone out for a goal kick. What was I going to do? The timer, thank you. Feel that box. There we go. Boom, there we go. That looks better, doesn't it? There we go. Bang on 1 hour. Anyway. Here we go again now into the from the goal kick. We have Arsenal just passing around their back. They're doing what Man City did in the first half, which is because there's that much pressure from Man City, Arsenal can only really hoof the ball up the field and pass it around the back and trying to find the options. Ake with a poor clearance has only met an Arsenal player, and Lukongo, beautiful bit of skill past Rodri there, 10k here. Rodri makes up for his mistake. And the ball was going to go out of play, but Tomiyasu has picked it up. Gone out the wing to Jaira. Or Fabio. I'm just going to call him Fabio. It's back to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu back towards Saliba. I mean, yeah, Saliba. And then back to Lukongo, who tries to do an over the top ball to Fabio. And it nearly worked. Fabio with a nice bit of skill trying to cut in there with the Ronaldo chop. But good defending. And here comes an Arsenal throw. Tomiyasu is over this throw-in. Tomiyasu has gone all the way back there. All the way. Arsenal have just gone from the final third in Man City's half all the way back to their own half. This is the problem with this football. It's just too negative. You know, how can you go from being in the third half and in a dangerous position back to the defence? And in Man City are on the counter attack. It's Julian Alvarez trying to whip a ball in, but it gets blocked by Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel, and it does get cleared out from Man City throwing. But again, this is what the problem is now. In this current age of football, throw-ins where they start from the third part of the opposition half, go straight back to the defensive line, they make a mistake in the defensive line and the other team are on the counter. For me, I don't like the look of it. I kind of feel like it's just such a waste of a risk. It's just so risky. But anyway, Jack Grealish just won the ball back. Julian Alvarez passed it off towards Laporte. Laporte's passed it up towards the... I believe. Yep, Akanji's on the ball. In midfield, Julian Alvarez who takes a shot and hits the post. Grealish picks up the ball from the post shot. Grealish trying to slip past Tomiyasu. He doesn't, but catches the ball to Ake, who shoots, and it's a goal! Nathan Ake with a beautiful finish fast stick. Jack Grealish with the assist. Man City have been knocking this entire second half, and they have got it. They have got the goal, what is going to send Arsenal out of the cup. And what a finish, I must say. What a finish. Beautiful shot from Julian Alvarez. Pep Guardiola's not really celebrating, but look at this shot. Too much. Very familiar to the Saka position from Saka's shot over the weekend. From I believe it was last weekend. Was over the ball, took the shot at the post, but then Grealish, beautiful ball to Ake. And I don't know who that number 12. I think it's Gabriel, to be fair. I think it is Gabriel. He needs to do so much better. No, Saliba, sorry. Saliba needs to do so much better here. Look at that. 2 men around Grealish. Beautiful ball in. Saliba turns his back to it. Well, I'm sorry. This is the problem with... Why are you turning your back to the ball there? Why are you... Arsenal's defending, right? And common day defenders turn their back to the ball too much. The ball is physically... It's not going to hit you in the face. It's not going to hit you in the chest. It's on the floor and you're 2 yards away from it. It's not going to go on... It's not going to just, you know, scoop it up and hit you in the face. He turned his back to it. If he kept his head... If he kept his eyes on the ball and instead of turning, he kept his eyes, he could have just put a foot out and stopped the goal. But instead, he didn't. And that's what's cost Arsenal this goal. And I'm absolutely loving it. Come on! Beautiful pass from Grealish. Grealish did absolutely amazing to get past both of them. I thought he was going to go to the ground at first. I thought, oh, he's going to dive in the box. But no, he wasn't. Beautiful pass. And then the finish. Beautiful. You know, that's all it requires, a simple tapping. A simple tapping. And what did I say? What did I say at half time? I said, if you stop giving the ball to Haaland, stop and play around Haaland, you know, use him as bait, blah, 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 blah. And this is what happens. There's 2 players on Haaland at all times there, and it creates some space for another player. We got the shot off and we scored. That's what I want to see more often. I want to see that so much more often. I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't want to see that. Anyway, that's on the attack. Shot. And oh, what a save. Eddie Nketiah. It was hard at a missed and score. I mean, fair enough, he wasn't asleep. I'm looking at this again. This is a beautiful ball. I don't know who that's from. I think it was from Xhaka. And oh, Eddie Nketiah, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing? It reminds me of Patrick Bamford at Leeds. The amount of opportunities you've had this year, mate. Just tap it in. He's won the corner for Arsenal anyway as Eddie Nketiah. I think this is like the 2nd corner of the game. There hasn't been that many corners, to be fair. Saka is over it. Is he going to get it past the first man? Because last week there were so many corners that make it past the first man. It's in the air. It's made it past the first man. Going towards the back stick. But Ortega collects it safely. And he's holding onto the ball. Waiting for the Man City players to get back into position. And hopefully... just calm it down, and this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see from my perspective. I want to see the game getting slowed down now. Keep attacking how we're attacking, but don't play cautiously, but play safely now. We've got the goal. That's all that matters. Arsenal have to come to us, okay? We don't have to go to them anymore. Let them do all the running about. Let them get tired, and then hopefully we can go out and hit them on the counter-attack again. That's what we all want to see. We all want to see the counter-attacks. It's brought on Zinchenko and I believe Martinelli. But Zinchenko, beautiful ball to Saka. Saka against Ake. Ake's been winning this all day long. Saka passes off towards Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu back down to Saka. Saka cuts in on his left. Still cutting in. He's made himself into the middle. But Martinelli's on the left side with so much space. Zinchenko with the overlap. Martinelli with the ball in. But it's a beautiful clearance from Laporte only to meet Tomiyasu, who collects the ball. Passes towards, I believe that's Fabio. Fabio back into the ball to Lukonga. I believe that's his name. Yeah, Lukonga. And it's been cleared out by a Man City player. De Bruyne has won this against Zinchenko and he's kept the ball in. And he's still kept the ball in. That's beautiful from De Bruyne. Haaland wins the ball back, but it just bounces into an Arsenal player's feet. And here we go again. Arsenal are on the attack. Just inside Man City's half. Lukonga down to Fabio. Fabio's over the ball now. Back towards Gabriel. Gabriel passing it down towards the left side to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back towards the his left back position. He's now playing centre back. Gabriel's taking up the left back position just for this attack. Xhaka to Martinelli. Martinelli back towards Gabriel. This is the pressure I want to see from Man City. We're not even pressure, we're just standing in the passing options and it's not giving the Arsenal players anything. But Zinchenko with some beautiful quick feet towards Xhaka. Xhaka again looking for the cross. But Grealish, some beautiful defending from Grealish. Some beautiful defending. Something very rare you see from Jack Grealish, but he's doing a lot more often now. He's getting back in the defensive zones. But Arsenal on the counter-attack. Martinelli on the edge of the box, but he's blown for offside. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is some amazing football. Martinelli, I think he might be on there. I think Ake might have kept Martinelli on. It was a close call. Ortega. Diving ball the field towards the land, but turns off his line pretty quick. That was so unlucky for Haaland. I don't know if the referee's blown it back or not. I think the referee has blown it back for a free kick on Arsenal by Haaland, but I didn't really see much going on. The two big players, both of them are wanting the ball. You know what I mean? Like, who's more hungry for it? Obviously it was Haaland, but he did commit a foul. It's Zinchenko now on the ball to Lukonga. Lukonga just switching his position down towards the right side to Saka, but Ake has had Saka in his pocket all night. When Ake goes home, he's going to look in his car boot and he's just going to see Saka there, all tied up, because that is what he has been doing all night. Saka's not been able to do anything, which is great to see from Nathan Ake. Can Man City keep up this pressure though? That's the question. Rodri out towards I believe Akanji. Akanji to Walker, back to Akanji. Akanji back towards Laporte. Laporte looks like he's going to go down to the side of Ake. And does. Ake down the left side to Grealish, I'm assuming. And the Grealish is going to play it back towards Ake. And Ake's going to play it back towards Laporte. Yeah, he does. This is the problem. I can read this Man City team all over. Laporte back towards Ortega. Eddie Nketiah trying his best to pressure Ortega, but it's not working. Ortega hoofing the ball up the field to try pass it to Haaland, who wins the header, but he's wanting a foul. But I didn't see a foul in there. He won the ball fair and square, but Haaland did win the ball, but he got fouled. Apparently, got like hit in the back cross. But I didn't. For me, I didn't see a foul in it personally. But anyway, Arsenal starting the attack again. Lukonga up towards Martinelli. Martinelli versus Walker. It's going to be a great battle to see here. Both are fresh legs as well. Not a single one of them is tired. Zinchenko dropping the shoulder, pushing into the middle towards, I believe that's Saliba. Saliba back to Lukonga. To Gabriel. Gabriel to, I believe that is that Xhaka? Xhaka to Lukonga. Lukonga with a beautiful switch over. Saka has won that. What a touch from Saka that is. That is a beautiful touch. Saka versus Ake. Saka's won that this one time. And Grealish with a beautiful little flare pass. Try to get past his man. Gundogan to Haaland. Haaland with just a bit too much of a pass to Rodri. And De Bruyne has just held up the ball there. De Bruyne, I think Haaland was gone there. If De Bruyne had got the pass off, it would have been absolutely beautiful. But we move. Man City now just doing what they always do when they're one goal ahead. Just taking it nice and easy. Passing around the back. Keeping it calm, cool and collected. That's what you have to do. When you 1-0 up, the ball's in their hands now. They have to make the mistake, you don't. Man City just passing around the back like they always do. This has been a great watch. The second half has been so much better than the first. I think Man City have been looking a bit of Tottenham play, the Tottenham playbook, and just don't concede in the first, and in the second half go all out, and that's what we're doing. Ortega now hoofing the ball up yet again down the right wing. I believe that's smart. Julian Alvarez caught the ball there. Who passes all the way back towards Walker. Passes all the way back towards Kanji. Kanji down to Laporte. Laporte hoofing the ball up again, trying to find Haaland. Gabriel is stopping the ball, and Turner's kicked out of play. Gabriel is going absolutely mental at the ref right now with the way Haaland is manhandling him. But again, as I said earlier, it's just two very strong, very tall, very fast men both going, and he's brought on Martin Odegaard. I don't know who he's taken off. He's taken off Saka, who has had an absolutely appalling game, and he's brought on the magician Martin Odegaard, who can find anything, and he's taking off Kevin De Bruyne, who has had a bit of a quiet game, I must say so myself, and he's bringing on the Portuguese man Bernardo Silva. Bruyne, yeah, as I said, he's had a quiet game, but when we needed him, he's pulled off the right pass. You can't say nothing wrong against him, can you, really? But here comes Bernardo Silva on now, blustering with energy. There's still 3 days left. Is it 3 days of the transfer window? Maybe 4 days. So could this be his last game for Man City? No idea. Wish I could tell you. Grealish now taking the throw-in. Arsenal players are starting to complain about how long he's taking it. How long time he's taking. Grealish, there's no options for him. Julian Alvarez finds a bit of space. Grealish Beautiful bit of skill, but it's too much of every pass. What a beautiful interception from Bernardo Silva. Oh, and that's some beautiful bit of skill. That's some beautiful bit of skill. Also, the Arsenal players just stood still when they claimed the ball. Nobody was pressuring him, and he just took it round. Two Arsenal players with Bernardo Silva. You know, the magician. That's what he does best. Ake back to Grealish. Grealish just had to take that ball so deep back into Man City's half. To Ake, who's been pressured. That was an Arsenal throw-in. That was an Arsenal throw. It wasn't at Man City's, but the assistants have gave it Man City's way. But the officiating again. What else can I say? What else can I say? English referees for you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the best league in the world with some of the most controversial referee decisions ever. Man City have had 2 shots on target this game. I think Arsenal have had 2 as well. One of those shots on target, though, was the goal from Man City. You know, like, that's... It just proves... Oh, Grealish is getting gobby with someone. I don't know who he's getting gobby with, but he just said stuff I am not going to say out loud. But I'm pretty sure, just from me saying that, you know what sort of words he would be saying. Man City now taking a free kick, which started the game. All the way back to Ortega. Ortega's holding the ball up and he's just going to hoof the ball up. All game he's been doing it. And there we go. Yet again, hoofs the ball up towards Kyle Walker, who wins the flick on to Julian Alvarez. Oh no, Bernardo Silva does get fouled by Xhaka, and Man City have a dangerous free kick near the edge of the halfway line, if that makes sense. Like near the edge of the halfway line, just inside Arsenal's final third of the field. So this could be 2-0. Could this be game over? Could this be the nail in the coffin? Who knows? Grealish is over this ball. Looks like he's going to whip this in. Haaland's on the front post in an offside position. He gets to an onside position. It's going to the centre. It misses all the Man City players. There were Man City players up, but only to meet Julian Alvarez, who whips it back in. And Akanji went for it, and a turn did go down, but he's straight back up. I thought he was going to stay on the floor there. And Arsenal are just trying to get the ball down and trying to get as quick as they can. Man City players are not having it. They're pressuring them like non-stop. And they've just gave the ball away of Arsenal. And it's gone back towards Man City, who yet again are doing what they always do. Keep possession of the ball, making it hard for the opposing team just to even get on the attack. This is some beautiful, beautiful play from Man City the second half. We deserve this all day long. Okay, Grealish. Grealish back towards Laporte. Sorry about that. Laporte to Ortega. Ortega back out to Laporte. Laporte back to Ortega. Ortega yet again hoofing the ball up that right wing. And got it. Bernardo Silva's on that right side. So Man City throwing just in the second part of the Arsenal half. Tell you something, they're finding it, Arsenal finding it hard down that right side from the Man City's perspective. That's twice now Ortega's done those very high. That looked foul for me. That's twice now Ortega's done those hoof balls on that right side, and that's twice Man City have come out with the ball. Grealish is against Tomiyasu. Grealish has played amazing all game, especially against one like Tomiyasu. Grealish all the way back towards Rodri. Rodri sees the run of Walker, but it goes behind Walker. The switch was on, but it went behind Walker, and Walker had to backtrack his steps. And Ketia with a foul, and the referees gave advantage. Comes Man City now, just passing back here. Ketia putting pressure on Ortega. Ortega yet again just hoofing it down that down the middle this time. Towards Haaland. Haaland wins the header, but not a single Man City player. As soon as he won the header, all the Man City players were idle. No one moved or anything. They didn't run for the second ball. That's sloppy. That could cost us a goal here. Here come Arsenal now on the counter. That's a beautiful ball. Too much on it though, and Kyle Walker wins the header. Back to Ortega. Ortega controlled it with his feet, but he's going to pick it up just to waste a bit more time. Like all good teams do when they are winning. They love to take and waste time. just under 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes left now. This game is getting... This game's been brilliant from the start of kickoff there, but oh my lord, this has been some amazing football. Ball up the field. No, not a Man City player there in reach. Julian Alvarez is trying his best to put pressure on Turner. Turner towards Gabriel. Gabriel passing towards Xhaka. To Martinelli now. Martinelli gets his passing accepted. And Man City on the break. Lands on the ball. Lands looking up. Sees Grealish there. Grealish. Beautiful bit of fancy feet. Taking it all the way from the left side to the right side. Man City now just holding the ball. They're just taking their time now. They're just being idle on Man City. They're rarely running with the ball. They're just standing there and they're just passing it off. There's a space opened up there. It's Alvarez again. Shoots straight down the middle to Turner. I don't know if that was Alvarez or if it was Bernardo Silva. I'm sure it was one of them. I believe it was Julian Alvarez though. Arsenal restart the half. Restart the ball into play. Tomiyasu, beautiful clearance from Tomiyasu. Nice control from Nketiah to Odegaard. Odegaard tries to find something. Xhaka's playing deep, all the way up to Zinchenko. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell why these are the best current teams in the Premier League by a mile. Would I put Man United up there? The way they're playing, unfortunately, I have to say yes. I know Arsenal won Man United over the weekend, but Man United without Casemiro, their leader at the back, but it's a good showing from both teams. I think both teams have come here to try and win, to try and prove a point, stay in the cup. But Arsenal now, here they are. They've got 8 minutes. Well, I'll say 10 minutes maximum. Martinelli playing a high ball to Nketiah, but he's not going to win that against Laporte. Laporte is too tall and too strong for Nketiah. Ball down to Kyle Walker, who's up the field, but it goes out for throwing just inside the Man City half. Here come Arsenal now. Gabriel on the ball, looking for his options. Wherever the options are, there's at least a Man City player in the way of the pass. Zinchenko now, trying to find a bit of space. Dropping his shoulder, moving into the midfield like he has been all year for Arsenal. Beautiful ball pass to Fabio, who takes it back to Tomiyasu, then passes it back towards Saliba. Saliba down the wing to Odegaard. There's a lot of space in that middle there, but there wasn't a single Arsenal player running into it. Odegaard towards Fabio. Fabio back towards Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu tried to do a quick 1-2 with Odegaard, but Odegaard takes the ball, presses the ball into the midfield to Gabriel. Gabriel to Lukongo. Lukongo to Zinchenko. Zinchenko to Odegaard, and it's gone out for an Arsenal corner, I believe. It's gone out for an Arsenal corner. The Man City players were calling for an offside, but I don't think he was. And it's an Arsenal corner, 7 minutes to go. Could Arsenal possibly nick back a goal from this corner? We haven't seen many corners this game. I think there's been, what, 3 maximum? There hasn't been a lot of corners at all, so... All the Man City tall players were on that front post. You got Jack Grealish on the back. Ake is currently in the middle, right next to Ortega. The referee's pulling someone up here. I believe it's Gabe. No, it's Xhaka. Xhaka and Walker are having a bit of problems in the box between each other. Xhaka now just trying his best to find himself some space in the box, but Kyle Walker's not having any of it. He's just using his shoulder to block him. They're just pushing each other right now off the ball. Xhaka's gone close here. It's a whipped in, but it's being cleared by a Man City player. But yeah, again, the pressure's still on. Martinelli's running down the wing, but there's no one in the box. It's just full of blue players, and it's gone out for another corner. That is some terrific defending by Man City. Not a single player there. Not a single Arsenal player was in the box who was free for Martinelli. All he could do was run with it. Look at this. How many Arsenal players are on the edge there? Every other player was a blue player. And they went for the short corner, deflected off, I believe, Julian Alvarez, and it's gone out for a Arsenal throw-in. Zinchenko with a throw to Martinelli. Martinelli tried to do a quick feed. That's a beautiful pass. Zinchenko there, trying his best, but it's gone out for another Arsenal throw-in. Just by the corner flag as well. Arsenal planning to take a quick throw-in here. And they try to get it through the eye of the needle, but it didn't work. Kyle Walker read it, and it's gone out for another Arsenal throw-in, a bit further back from the corner flag this time. But yet again, Lukonga trying to go for a quick throw-in, and that's what they've done. Lukonga's currently on the ball now. To Saliba. To Lukonga again. Lukonga to Martinelli. Martinelli back to Lukonga. Xhaka just pushing a bit deep there just to find a bit of space for the ball. Xhaka, Zinchenko. Zinchenko back towards the Arsenal defence in Gabriel to Saliba. Saliba. There's a lot of room down this right side. Saliba's pushed very high here. They could, if Man City win the ball, they could get him on the counter. Tomiyasu back towards Gabriel. They also have recovered the ball very well and are starting the attack on their own. Lukonga in the midfield towards Gabriel. Gabriel towards Saliba. Saliba looking for his options, but the only option he can go is back towards Gabriel. Goes up the field towards Martinelli. Xhaka, sorry. Xhaka does a beautiful ball over the top to Eddie Nketiah, who tries to head that down. There's a bit of a fumble, but Odegaard wins it. Martinelli's through, but Ortega was quick off his line, and he collects the ball. Man City players switched off there, but Ortega didn't. That's a beautiful, beautiful little bit of goalkeeping. Martinelli was offside, to be fair, so if there was a goal, it would have been given offside. Ake did very well with the line. Ortega hoofing the ball up that right side yet again. Zinchenko was bullying Bernardo Silva there. He collects the ball and he passes all the way back towards Turner. Haaland is sprinting. He's full on sprinting at this Arsenal defence now to put pressure on him. Odegaard has picked the ball up from the Arsenal defence and he's started the attack to Xhaka. Xhaka to Zinchenko. Martinelli's on the overlap. But Zinchenko cuts in, goes back out towards Martinelli. Martinelli versus Walker. Walker keeping up with the pace. Martinelli. Martinelli gets past him though. Martinelli, beautiful ball in. Well, Man City play with there. And oh! That again, shocking defending from Man City. Ortega yet again does absolutely well to get down to the floor super quick there. The ball, I think it fell to Nketiah again, who wasn't. I mean, he was switched on, but I think a Man City defender would have gotten in Nketiah's way. But Arsenal in the past 10 minutes have looked very lively to try and get at least this one goal back to send it to extra time. But this has been such an amazing watch. Man City now, I've just got to hold it out for the next 5 minutes. Ortega yet again just hoofs the ball up the field towards Haaland, who does win the header. Jack Grealish picks up the second ball. Tomiyasu does take him out, but the referee has played advantage. Bernardo Silva's on the right side. Was taking it forward, but now he's dropped his shoulder, took it back to Kyle Walker, who's gave it to Gundogan. Gundogan back to Walker. Walker back to Akanji. Akanji going all the way back towards Laporte. Laporte has just picked up the ball from Akanji. To Rodri. Rodri dropping his shoulder again. Going all the way back towards Ortega. Ortega is just going to hoof this up the field yet again to try and find either Grealish or Land. Land's having a battle with Gabriel there. And Gabriel won it. That was a very nice battle in the air between both of them. Xhaka there trying to make a pass, but Kyle Walker just used his sprint speed and shut him down straight away. Ball is just inside the Arsenal half. Lukonga now trying to start something. Passes to Eddie Nketiah, who's dropped very deep here. Eddie Nketiah tries to make another ball through, but the Man City defence are there. Man City are on the counter. It's a 4v6 right now in Arsenal's favour. All Arsenal players have retreated back, and Man City have just done what they always do. As soon as the Arsenal players come back, Man City are just going to pass it backwards, keep possession, keep the ball. They aren't going to score if you keep the ball. So, Odegaard is demanding Eddie Nketiah and Martinelli to push Ortega here. Ortega calmly passes past Nketiah towards the midfield of Gundogan, who reaches Kyle Walker, who then reaches, I believe that was Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva then passes back towards Kyle Walker is calling for it, but Rodri drops the shoulder, just easily past Go Shaka like it was. 4 minutes have been added on. Bernardo Silva to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker back towards Akanji. Akanji down in the middle towards Rodri. Oh, sorry, to Gundogan, sorry, but Gundogan to Rodri, back to Gundogan, then back to Akanji. Akanji dropped his shoulder, showing a bit of speed to get past, and now Man City are in Arsenal's half. Julian Alvarez down towards Ake. Ake back up towards, I believe that's Rodri. Round it to Gundogan. Gundogan dropping the shoulder. Odegaard out of pure frustration has just kicked that Gundogan there. And Man City have taken the quick throw. I mean, the quick free kick. Grealish is now on the wing. Tomiyasu's there. Grealish trying his best to get past him, but passes all the way back towards Ake. Ake back to Laporte. Laporte up the field to Ortega. Ortega's front with the ball. Hoofs the ball up the field to that right side again. And that's a beautiful touch from Kyle Walker there. Kyle Walker drops his shoulder and he's just easily skipped past. I don't know who that was, but that's Zinchenko. And Zinchenko's pulled him down. The referee's blown for a free kick just inside Arsenal's half. Zinchenko, I believe, is getting booked here. This has been an absolutely amazing game. Yep, Zinchenko has gone in the referee's book. Just gone over and just, give Kyle Walker a nice little rub on his bald head. Ole! And Nathan Ake has won man of the match, which, to be honest, I think he deserves it. The goal and just shutting down Saka. He's not gave Saka a chance this game. It was a beautiful finish, absolutely exquisite. Taking nothing away from Ake. He deserves every bit of the man of the match. He kept Ake kept Saka so quiet that game. As I said, when he goes home, Saka will be in the car boot. He's just going to unpack him and take him into the house. Gundogan now over the free kick. Man City trying to just show options. Taking the time here. Gundogan over the top towards that corner flag. Haaland who heads it down. So I believe that's Bernardo Silva who's just holding it up in the corner. Skills past Zinchenko, but Zinchenko wins the ball. But then Martinelli tries to battle him. Julian Alvarez is there. Bernardo Silva's won the ball. Who's passed it to Alvarez? Alvarez cuts in the box, cuts out again. Could have passed it to Haaland to try and make an opportunity for Man City. But I believe that's gone out for a Arsenal throw-in. Kyle Walker left that ball purposely because he thought it was going to be a Man City throw-in, but it isn't. It's an Arsenal throw-in. Arsenal now got the ball down, deflected from a Man City player. It's going out for a goal kick for Arsenal. Ilkay Gundogan has also been in the book. I'm assuming that's for time wasting on the free kick. Here come Arsenal now. With I think Saliba doing an over the top ball, and Ake does head it down, but I believe the referees gave it offside on Eddie Nketiah. I think Man City players now are starting to get a bit tired. Arsenal are just getting really frustrated with the way they're playing. Arteta's demanding his players to play a high line here. Ortega with a very big hoof against Haaland. I believe that ball did go out of play, and it did. It's an Arsenal throwing. Just at Arsenal's, I'd say, second part of Arsenal's half. Throwing's gone all the way back towards Gabriel to Saliba. If Arsenal have got to attack, they've got to attack now. The 94 minutes is up, but I believe the referee's going to give a few more seconds due to the time wasting from Gundogan. Man City have got the ball, recovered it. Bernardo Silva wins it, and they're on the attack. Bernardo Silva, a lovely bit of skill over the top of the players. Bernardo Silva, yes, again, we're about to go for one goal. And is Zinchenko off here? Is Zinchenko off? I don't think he is. Bernardo Silva did some great skill there. I don't think Zinchenko is off, but he's a very lucky man because Bernardo Silva was away. Bernardo Silva was in the middle of the field. They were doing a few keepy uppies, but very high ones in the air. Zinchenko came along, clattered him as it happened. So this is Bernardo Silva, Zinchenko, just boom, swipe. As Man City have kicked it out all the way for throwing, and that is it. It's full time. Man City have won Arsenal. Could this be the start of Arsenal's downfall, and can this be the part of Man City's rise? I have no idea. I wish I could tell you, but I'm not a time traveller. I can't predict the future, unfortunately. But I wish I could. I think that second half, Man City deserved it. I think we did what we did against Tottenham. You called it, Dad, you very well. You said that Man City are just going to come out the second half and they're going to prove everyone the Man City way, which is fast, quick football. But that is some absolutely amazing football from Man City there. Arsenal that second half had no chance there. Extremely, thank you. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I've got to go off soon. I'm just going to talk to my mates for like the last 10 minutes. Fair play, Man City did absolutely amazing. Arsenal played very well in the first half. Second half, not much. And that's about it, really. You know, I've said what I had to say at half time. So from the Ball for All community, thank you all for watching. Those who have stayed throughout the entire stream, thank you so much. Your support is so much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content, and if you just want to see more of me or Jordan in the future, then please hit the subscribe, feel free. But yeah, it's been me, your boy Liam Stat, and I am out.